Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Holly the Twister Sister here, and I've been talking about doing some advice type videos, and I've been putting it off because of, I don't know why, fear, time, busyness, other projects. So the day to start doing my advice videos is today, and our first topic is going to be what to do when you're asked to work for free. Every balloon artist and creative entrepreneur probably deals with this issue where you've got a great talent, a great skill that you want to share with the world and make this your living, and people want you to do it for free. So how do you respond to people when they ask you to volunteer your time or donate your services to their cause, their event that they're putting on and probably paying other vendors and participants to be there for? What do you do? I know your first reaction is probably just to delete the message altogether or just send them a capital N-O, hard no, because that's how I feel when I see messages like this. It makes you feel undervalued and like your talent and time is not worth anything monetarily to these people, and that is a bad feeling. And this problem is not only limited to new balloon artists or people who are just getting started. I still get requests for people wanting my services for free. However, when you are brand new, you probably don't know how to respond to these types of requests. And this just happened to a local friend of mine here in town who is just starting her balloon twisting business, and she got an email with an opportunity from somebody here asking her if she would volunteer her time and they would pay her back for supplies. She could invoice them for supplies. She wanted to know my thoughts on this opportunity. So here you go. Here are my thoughts. First of all, understand that when people give you these types of requests, they are asking you to work
for free.
They're not intending on paying you, and the whole invoice us for your supplies thing is really confusing to me because how are you going to work out what that is? What's their budget for your supplies? It's just kind of one of those. It makes it very awkward for you, like when you don't have a set price for something that you're selling and you're kind of like,
well, how much do you want to pay for it?
And they're like, well,
how much do you want for it?
And it's just kind of this weird deal where nobody feels good about naming a price and then it just falls apart. That's what I feel like this would happen with this situation. So I guess the first thing to do is to have your set prices for your work and know what they are and feel confident saying those prices to people. Now, I would only ever take on this type of a request in maybe two situations. The first would be if I was brand new to this and I just really wanted to get out there and get some experience making balloons for real people. And so I would be willing to kind of work for free just to get that time and that experience under my belt. The second situation where I might take on a free or volunteer job would be if the organization asking me is an organization that is near and dear to my heart, if there's somebody who I would otherwise donate monetarily to, and then if I could donate my services to them, it would be something I would feel really good about and I would be proud to do it. And that would be the other situation. Some things to consider though, if you are planning on doing one of these volunteer events, is think about the type of customers who are going to show up at this event. Is this an event that's going to have your target market at it? Because a lot of the draw for these types of things, they always say you can promote yourself, free exposure. Okay, but promoting yourself, getting your business cards in the hands of a bunch of high schoolers is probably not going to help you. So think about the type of people who are likely to put down some money to have a balloon artist come to their son or daughter's birthday party. And are those types of people going to be at this event to make it something that will pay you back for the time that you're investing for free? If this is the type of event where everybody who's showing up is just showing up because they're people that like to get handouts and freebies and just go for all the free stuff, those are probably not the type of people that are going to turn into paying customers for you. The other thing to consider when doing this type of event is that if you say yes to it, and I'm speaking from personal experience on this, I did one of these free events back in the beginning of my business just because it was for like this mom group, and so I figured, hey, moms are my target customers and that would be great. And so I did it. They ask you every single year, they'll come back and ask you to do the event again for the same deal of you working for free. Now, my personal experience, even though that event was aimed at moms, it was all moms that came, they were still not my exact target customers. That event didn't lead to a lot of party bookings for me because they're the type of people that just were coming for the free stuff. They take advantage of anything free going on in town, and so they weren't the type of customers who were gonna lay down a couple $100s on a balloon artist to come to their birthday party. And every single year I got an email and phone call request to come back and do that event for the same deal. And honestly, I never did that event again because it just didn't end up being beneficial for me. And at that point, I was getting real paying jobs, and doing that event would take me away from a customer who was willing to pay for my time and services. Now, I just want to be very clear. I don't have anything against people who do free events. And I know there's a lot of people who their whole career is doing free events for people who are sick, have diseases, are in hospitals and stuff. And this is sort of their mission and their service to the world. And I love that. Nothing against that at all. But if you are wanting to make this a business and earn an income doing something that you love, like balloon twisting, face painting, any of the creative art, I just wanted to make sure you had some key points and takeaways from this video of things to think about when deciding if you should take on these gigs or not. Now let's talk just briefly about how I would actually respond to an email like this in a way that would keep it friendly and professional, but also let them know in a kind, professional manner that you do not work for free. So my first email back would go something like this. Thank you so much for your interest in having my professional balloon twisting services at your event. I would love to be there and totally amaze your guests with the things I can create. My prices are da-da-da-da-da, and I can usually make about 15 to 20 balloon creations per hour. Let me know if you'd be interested in booking, and I can get you an invoice right away. This lets them know that you're not offended, even though you might be, but it gives them the impression that you're not offended by their request, that you would love to be there at their event, and that you are a professional who charges for her services just like any other professional business on the planet. Now, a couple of things might happen after you send this email. They will just ignore it and you'll never hear from them again. Okay. Or they might come back and say, we don't have the budget. Can you cut us a discount? Whatever. And then my response would be to offer them an option to help them out and give them some ideas, look like I'm trying to work with them and find a solution to their problem here. So in that email, I would give them an idea for how they could find funding to be able to afford me. So offer them the suggestion that maybe they could find a sponsor who would be willing to front the cost for your services, a balloon artist at this event, and that in return for them sponsoring the balloon artist at this event, you would put up a sign by your workstation saying balloons today provided by, and it would be their business name. They could also put out their cards or flyers or whatever at your table that you have set up for your balloons area. And that would be a way that they could have another business pay for you to be there, and it wouldn't affect their budget. If this is an organization that is asking you to work for free, then they're probably very comfortable with asking other businesses to donate stuff. And so asking another business to sponsor you in order for you to be there is not something that would be way outside of what they're probably already doing. And this might just spark the idea for them and get them thinking, oh, hey, that's a great idea. And then instead of looking like somebody who just turned them down, you look like somebody who actually really cares and was trying to help them find a solution that would allow you to be there, but also allow you to be paid because you are a professional and this is your business. I hope those tips were helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been asked to work for free and how you handled that and what ended up happening in your situation. If you're brand new and you're just getting started with all this balloon business stuff and you want some more advice and resources, I have put together everything that I know about doing events, like line work events, busy, fast events, which I love, into a free guide that you can go pick up at the link in the description. It's called the Line Work Guidebook, and this is just everything I know about working actual events and making the whole process smooth and making sure everybody has a good time and that you, most importantly, get out on time without leaving a whole bunch of angry customers behind. So this is free. You can go grab it down below. I've gotten pretty great responses from people on the information that's in there. People have implemented some of my tips and suggestions and have told me what a difference it's made for their events and their business in general. So make sure to pick that up and let me know what your comments are on that as well. And the last thing you got to do before I let you go, you've got to pop the like button so that I know that you enjoyed these advice type videos, and it will help me overcome my mental block of
why should anyone listen to me?
So click that like button to let me know that I should keep going on these types of videos. And it feels very weird to not have a balloon in a video at all, but I think that's something that I can get over if we get 1,000 likes on this video. We'll see. That's kind of aiming high, I know, but dream big, right? And if this is your first time here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. You can subscribe. It's totally free. Don't forget to ding that little bell so you get notified when I put out a new video. Otherwise, YouTube just might not tell you, and that's no fun. So I will see you guys again next week. If you
Pop the like button.
I will make another advice video next week, so we'll have 2 videos a week, maybe. We'll do Tutorial Tuesdays, and if enough people pop the like button, we'll do some advice videos. Maybe Advice Fridays? What's a good day to do these? Let me know what you think. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!